Everyone knows the iconic and legendary British character Mr. Bean, but few know about his estranged American son who's actually been carrying on this legacy through his own theatrical performances on his YouTube channel. Though they've never met in person, their identical facial features and their comedic style are obviously apparent. Formerly known as Rowan Atkinson III, Ryan the Leader has taken the internet by storm with his clever portrayals of internet culture, amassing millions of fans from across the world and otherwise carrying on his father's legacy. But what I'm here to find out is what lies behind that Waluigi mustache. Behind all those clever disguises. What I'd like to find out is who is Ryan the Leader. Hello everybody. It's so amazing to be back and to see all those beautiful faces in the crowd. Oh God, except for you. Get this fucking guy out of here. Jesus Christ, you're gonna kill the ratings, bro. What the f was that? Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm very excited because I'm back on set for another episode of MattTheBat's Batshit Shit Show. If you're new here, I'm MattTheBat, and this is the 8th episode of the Simp series. It's a series where I profile my favorite creators on the internet. Hey, by the way, if you're looking for, a new favorite creator, maybe take a moment to, like this video, drop a comment, maybe, hit that little subscribe button. Maybe even followed by the little sexy little bell notification thing. Guys, I drop videos like this every week, and there's an exclusive Ryan the Leader interview to come following this video, so you're gonna want to be subscribed. Let's go. Let's fucking go. If you couldn't guess, today we're gonna be featuring my good friend, the great Ryan the Leader. There's a lot to simp about when it comes to Ryan the Leader. He's hilarious and someone who genuinely inspires me and my own content a lot. I'm really excited to simp over this rap bastard. So without further ado, let's fucking dive in. Have fun. So Ryan Leader, and yes, that's his real last name. I too was shocked to hear that. He's a 23-year-old creative from Salt Lake City, Utah, who's known for his comedic skits on YouTube. If you haven't seen his own channel, you've probably seen him collaborating with other YouTube superstars like Churdleys, Trevor Wallace, Amanda McCants, Jeff Wittick, and a ton of other, kind of like internet powerhouses. And through that, he's gained over 790,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Everyone respects me.
I don't know about that, bro. No, I'm kidding. But what I do respect about Ryan is the story of how he kind of made it to this point. I mean, I'm really obsessed with origin stories. If you see my channel, if you've seen the Simp series, I always love to talk about how people found their viral moment and kind of found their way to where they are now. I think it's really awesome, and I think it's really interesting to see how each person kind of did it. And Ryan is a pretty good one, to be honest with you.
Ryan was your cameraman and editor, and he helped out and filmed your stuff.
I love those days when he's nice.
Yeah, he started off as a cameraman. Isn't that wild? He moved to LA and got connected with a bunch of his YouTube heroes and just kind of ended up being their filmer, their go-to guy. And it was at the same time he was trying to, kickstart his own YouTube career and his own film career. And it kind of just worked out perfectly. And he achieved viral stardom thanks to Reddit.
And I went from 4,000 subscribers to like 30,000 in one night. And then I looked on Reddit and it was the top of Reddit. And I was like, oh, cool, I did it.
Yup, that happened in 2019 with this famous Step Brothers video. You've probably seen it before.
Sarah, stop. Sarah. Sarah!
This video has almost 20 million views. Isn't that fucking crazy? It must be fucking nice, Ryan. My 26-year-old washed up ass is over here fucking grinding my ass off making animated talk show shit, and you're like 12 making a video about a stepsister and becoming a real YouTuber overnight. Fuck you, Ryan. No, I'm just kidding. But this is a reminder to go comment, like, subscribe, all that shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Look, as much as I want to, I can't talk shit because Ryan's proved himself again and again to not just be a one-hit wonder on the platform. His channel is over 119 million views, with his top videos boasting numbers of 19 million, 12 million, 8 million, and 7 million views.
God damn.
God damn is right, dude. Not to mention, he's been featured in a ton of viral content from other creators over the last few years. He actually has a playlist of all the videos he's been featured in, which I think is really smart. And this has made him just such a recognizable face on the internet, and honestly in person too. Like when I go out with this guy, I feel like I'm with a celebrity. People recognize him everywhere we go. I'm not even joking. I've never seen anything like that. But clout aside, one thing that really impresses me about the writing or improv style of Ryan's content and sort of this style of comedy in general is I feel like you have to have a really good understanding of people to kind of, infiltrate these really niche subcultures and honestly nail them with every video.
Like, dead ass, I'm like, dog right now.
Listen, I don't want to say I'm comparing Ryan to Larry David, but I kind of am in a way, because they're just so good at pinpointing these kind of minuscule little details and creating art and worlds around them.
Yas, queen.
I just think that Ryan does that extremely well.
Hey guys, what's up? Captain Timmy here.
And don't let that get to your head, Ryan. You're no Larry David. You're a Mr. Bean, if anything. He clearly has a strong ability to understand people around him, and I think like his friends were kind of able to recognize that pretty early on when they made him a reoccurring character within their YouTube universes and their groups and the houses they all live in. He's been, you know, literally a little brother to them. You know, he's got to kind of learn from the masters, and he's been able to excel by you know, being a part of these groups of just really talented people. But it really hasn't been all fun and games being the, you know, internet celebrity that Ryan is. In fact, he's actually been really open about the fact that he's experienced burnout, and the effect of the internet has had a really negative toll on his well-being.
I don't know what happened. Like in February of this year, my mental just broke. So I just would lay in bed like all day and be like, Steven, am I okay?
So a while after his video blew up, Ryan decided to move back to Utah for half the time, splitting his time from Salt Lake to LA. And as someone who's recently moved from New York City to Texas, I chose not to move to LA. Just, you know, for a lot of reasons. You could watch that on one of my videos on my channel. It's called Why I Left New York. Kind of explains that a little bit more if you're curious. But I've had this big appreciation for creators who kind of challenge that idea that creatives can still create and build their businesses outside of Los Angeles. And I think this general acknowledgement of this really intense, you know, issue surrounding social media and YouTube burnout is really good to talk about. I've applauded creators like Zach and Jay or Yes Theory or Emma Chamberlain on my channel many times for talking about this before. I think it's super important. A lot of creators have been, you know, run off the platform because they weren't ready for all the burnout they were gonna have, and they can't handle it. And it's just a lot of wasted talent at the end of the day, which is all due to the algorithm and all these changes that we as creators have to push through every time we make content. And I think in that sense, Ryan being this homegrown Salt Lake kid dealing with a pretty turbulent childhood, which he's also been open about, has pushed him to work hard and to really never stop working hard, all while keeping that humble Utahian I don't know what they call them there, honestly, sensibility and honesty about himself.
I don't want to put a label on things. It's like scary.
Not to mention, Ryan's actually told me that he sees YouTube as mainly a stepping stone for bigger and more dramatic projects. He's actually a pretty incredible actor. He showed me some of his stuff he's got cooking for the future, and it's very cinematic and very serious. It's awesome. I can't lie, I was a little shocked about the range he has, because we all know him for these characters that are very cringe and weird and all that stuff. But seeing him in this dramatic role, it was really special to me. And if you watch a short film Cracked from last year, you'll get a little taste of what I mean. That'll be linked below. I think that's one that's worth checking out. In conclusion, I think you should check out Ryan's stuff if you haven't already. I'm really grateful to have gotten to know him over the past year and his crew, and even been a part of their creative process recently. That was really awesome. It's just really cool to see the little brother of the group become a big dog. Woof. Accomplishing all this and more as a college dropout and just someone who struggled through a lot of hardships in his life make me really excited to see what kind of art he's gonna create next. I think there's some great stuff on the horizon.
Do you think I'm done growing?
Height-wise, yeah, bro. I think it's safe to say you're capped out at about 5'3.5".
Kill me.
But in terms of career, I think sky is the limit, brother. I do mean that. You're definitely gonna want to check out Ryan's work and subscribe to all of his platforms and his Patreon if you haven't yet. Yeah, man, love that guy. So to you, Ryan the leader, we simp. What'd you think, huh? Oh, you guys, man. Every episode, I can never please you greedy sons of bitches. Well, I, for one, love you all very much. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Simp series. This channel has never been about getting subscribers or anything like that. It's just been about making what I want to make and showcasing people that I find really incredible. But I do have this little goal of hitting 3,000 subscribers by October 15th. And I have this other goal of hitting 1 million views by November. I think we can actually do it. I just need a little bit more support. So if you could hit that like button, drop a comment, smash that subscribe button, and hit that little bell notification, ding! It would be greatly appreciated and would help me get really close to hitting that goal. So everybody, thank you so much for dropping by. I'm MattTheBat from MattTheBat's Batshit Shit Show. Please make sure to tune in next week, or else.